Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, let's talk about some boxing real quick. Devin Haney and T.O. went at it. Ryan said he found a bigger fight. And Demetrius Andrade made some questionable comments regarding who he signed with. So, I mean, we can start off at a lot of different things. So, start off with Devin and T.O. Basically, Teofimo Lopez told him to go fight Rolly. First, he said he's going to send a contract. Bobby Ram said that fighters don't send contracts, promotional companies do. And, Devin went back and said, I ain't got to fight Rolly. I don't need T.O. to become a star. All this shit. Basically, what it boiled down to is Bob Arum don't want to do any fights with Devin Haney because Devin Haney didn't sign the top rank, all right? But then Bob Arum turns around and said that Al Heyman should surrender Errol Spence so he could fight Terence Crawford. Straight hypocrisy. Either you're going to make the fights that fans want to see with other boxing entities or other boxing promotional companies or TV series or managers, or you just go make in-house fights. And Bob is realizing that his in-house fights are not selling on ESPN. There's some talks behind the scenes that ESPN could rip up that contract and not do top-ranked boxing because the piss-poor ratings that they are putting on. Okay, so, at the end of the day, either Bob Arum going to be all in and work with other promotional companies, or he's going to be all in working with just in-house fights. And he don't have enough in-house fights that he's willing to make that's going to save, his ass on ESPN. But to fight Rolly, why not? Fight Rolly. Shit. And T.O. shouldn't dictate nothing, but then again, T.O. did sign to the right promotional company. T.O. did beat Lomachenko. So, I mean, why not fight Rolly? You know what I'm saying? That's right. That's better than your fights that we seen you fight before. At least on paper, people would love to see Devin Haney dog walk, Rolly. But then again, he gotta fight Javier Fortuna first. So, to fight Rolly, that means he gonna spend a year, because they only fight once or twice a year. This generation, he gonna spend a year fighting, Fortuna and Rolly, and then he might not get Teofimo Lopez till 2021. So his best bet is to catch Teofimo Lopez at 140 pounds. But fighting Rolly was still kind of be an upgrade other than Fortuna in his career. But he said, well, I don't need T.O. to become a star. But I'm gonna tell you this, Devin, right now, you're not gonna become a star fighting on the zone. Don't nobody watch the zone, and the zone don't care about your black ass at all. What they glorifying, I'm making all this money on the zone, but shit, still don't nobody know who the fuck you is besides boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? The zone is doing nothing but hurting you. It'd be a blessing if you could fight Teofimo Lopez on top ranked ESPN. It'd be a blessing if Floyd can get you and Rolly on Fox or CBS or something of that nature. So everything he's saying as far as, I don't need him, I'm making money. You can have all the money in the world and people not know who the fuck you is, And that's why a lot of these fighters got to overcompensate with chains and Maybachs and Bentleys and all that so people know who they is. The average fan don't know who the Charlo twins is, don't know who Devin Haney is, don't know who Terence Crawford is, don't know who Errol Spence is. Because they fighting on the closed network, most of them. So for Devin to sit here and say, I don't need him, and cool. I become a star. You ain't a star. Name me a universal celebrated black fighter. That's, I can't name one since Sugar Ray Leonard. That's the only one I can name. They didn't love Muhammad Ali. They didn't love Jack Johnson. They didn't love Joe Frazier. They didn't love Mayweather. They didn't love Roy Jones. They love Roy Jones boring. He don't knock people out. The last and only fighter I could think that was celebrated, Mike Tyson too. I gotta put Tyson in there. The last black fighters that was celebrated universally was Mike Tyson and Sugar Ray Leonard. It's the only ones. Everybody else, they paid to see Mayweather lose. They ain't love him. So what does Devin Haney bring to the table like Sugar Ray Leonard or Mike Tyson? Nothing. He don't bring the excitement that Tyson. He don't bring the uniqueness that Tyson. He's trying to be Pretty Boy Mayweather. Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather. Nobody watched that motherfucker. You ain't see that? Nobody cared about Pretty Boy. It was all about Roy at the time. You know what I'm saying? He was exciting, but you don't fight nothing like him. I'm going to be real talk. He was knocking dudes out. You sitting here playing Patty K, Baker Smith, Shane, like that. That's what you out there playing. You don't know how your daddy in your corner. You get him the fuck out your corner, because you regressing. I'm just be real. I like Devin Haney though, but to say, well, I don't need T.O. to become a star. No, even if you fought T.O., you wouldn't become a star. Fighting on the zone, you're not gonna become a star. Just get your money, man. In my E40 voice, but it is what it is. Everybody want to act like they riding shotgun at 21, 22, 23, 24 years old. I'm the best. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. But people don't even know who the hell y'all is. Tank and Ryan might have the most notoriety down there, but if they fight each other, what does it mean? I beat a guy that never won a world title, Ryan Garcia, or I beat Mayweather protege. You know, but at the same time, Bob Arum not going to let T.O. fight Devin Haney, so it don't even matter. He told Devin Haney you would never get a shot. And that ain't mean Lomachenko, that means Teofimo Lopez too. So these dudes don't control their own career, even though the promoter supposed to work for the fighter. That's not necessarily always the case, you know, but, you know, I would love to see it. I think we would love to see it, but, you know, apparently Devin got the best of him in sparring. I heard some other stuff that happened in sparring, but, I'm really questioning Devin Haney taking the punch. There's some things I heard behind the scenes. I'm really questioning he could take a punch, but, I mean, with headgear, I can't say that. I'll be quiet. But, man, it is what it is between them, man. So, I mean, we you know, expect to see the best. If they do fight each other now, I think it's more likely to happen at 40 or 47. They're going to fight each other, but maybe if the zone disband, Devin Haney to join Top Rank. But, moving on, Ryan Garcia said he's working on a bigger fight, and I guess people making the conclusion that he fighting Manny Pacquiao, which I should have asked what's going on, but who cares? Manny Pacquiao fight Ryan Garcia, it's a disgrace to boxing. If Floyd Mayweather did it, Floyd Mayweather fighting a YouTuber. Mr. All Lives Matter, Mr. Donald Sterling's my friend, Donald Trump's my friend. Floyd Mayweather fighting a YouTuber. Ain't none of you Negroes saying nothing about that. Well, Manny can't fight Ryan Garcia. Why not? He's a professional fighter. And if Manny Pacquiao can make 135, 140, they gonna fight. I ain't got no issue with it. Floyd Mayweather fighting YouTubers and MMA fighters and y'all just sucking it up. And y'all claim to be pro-black. But Mayweather said y'all niggas didn't help him get nowhere. Mexicans did. He said all lives matter. You know? That's what he said. But y'all sitting here trying to protect Floyd. Floyd Mayweather don't care nothing about our blackness or your blackness. He don't. You know, and if Ryan Garcia fighting Pacquiao is just a pump fake, or he fighting Oscar De La Hoya or something, that nature, who cares? You know, Ryan Garcia, what's an upgrade unless he can get a shot at a title? And the only title holder there is Teofimo Lopez, and some people believe Devin Haney. So, you know, if that's what Ryan want to do, fight Pacquiao for a non-title fight, so be it. Y'all boy Mayweather fighting nobodies, fighting bums, fighting YouTubers. And y'all got the audacity to talk about, you know, possibly Manny fighting Ryan. Ryan Garcia just pump faking. I heard he supposed to be fighting Jorge Linares to let something change. But, you know, who cares what Ryan Garcia do? Ryan Garcia, you know, already talked about retiring and fighting. You know, he can't take no punch. I'm telling y'all that right now. His technique is terrible. You know, if he want to go fight Manny Pacquiao, that shit shouldn't go past 2 rounds. You know, if he just pump faking and, you know, people say he pulled out the Tank fight. Him and Tank won't supposed to fight till September. You know, so how you pull out a fight that there wasn't no contract? It's just internet talk. Get tired of these dudes negotiating, you know, through the media. That's trash to me, man. But, you know, if Ryan want to sit there and fight Pacquiao, and that's who people want to jump to the conclusions that he fighting, fight Pacquiao. What does it matter to me? Floyd Mayweather out here fighting amateur box. It ain't even amateur box. He fighting YouTubers, man. And y'all ain't saying nothing. I can't stand these inconsistent Negroes. You know what I'm saying? But people just making a conclusion that he fight, man. He's just talking. If he fight Manny Pacquiao, man, he gonna be retired. Maybe he fights to fight Manny Pacquiao, he gonna get knocked out. We all know that. But Demetrius Andrade, and off on this, he said that basically that where else he was gonna sign to. It was on the Commentary podcast or something. Where else he gonna sign to? He said who else gonna pay him the money that Eddie Hearn is paying him to fight the Luke Keelers of the world. So basically, he didn't want to sign to Showtime because they didn't have no fight for him. So he couldn't fight the Charlo twins. He couldn't, you know, fight anybody else. So he signed Eddie Hearn to fight bum fights for big money. And that's been Demetrius Andrade's whole thing, is to fight nobodies for a lot of money. So, I mean, that is what it is. That's his ambition. His ambition ain't to be the best fighter ever. It's to fight, you know, the Luke Keelers and the Liam Williams supposed to be next for a lot of money. That's what he said he wanted to do. You know, he ain't say, well, I wanted to go top rank at PBC. You know, I wanted to fight the best. You know, but Eddie Hearn is the only one that had the money. I wanted to fight the best. No, Demetrius Andrade, he want to fight. He want to fight these Luke Keelers and the Liam Williams of the world for a lot of money. He just admitted it. And he don't want to fight the best. And that's kind of been a knock on Demetrius Andrade, that he never wanted to prove. He never wanted to prove that he was the best fighter. He never wanted to challenge himself. You know, he always worried about the money, pulling out of fights, being stagnant and not, staying active. So that's what Demetrius Andrade want to do. And he chasing money. It ain't nothing different from everybody else. Everybody chasing money and no legacy. Anybody can remember who Demetrius Andrade is. He ain't going to be able to go to the Vegas Boxing Expo and sign autographs because nobody know who the fuck he is. These dudes chasing money, don't understand legacy is just as valuable as money. Legacy was able Muhammad Ali to retire comfortably. Floyd Mayweather can always auction off some gloves, sign some stuff, and auction it off and make money off his legacy. 50 Cent can live off Get Rich or Die Trying because that's legacy. People always buy that album and listen to that album. That's always going to be kickback. With Demetrius Andrade, what do you got to live off of? Nothing. Fighting bums. Nobody going to remember Demetrius Andrade. Nobody going to be like, oh, you remember Demetrius Andrade when he had that classic? Nobody. And when he had all that little money that he making, that he think it's a lot of money, when that money gone, or he don't do what he supposed to do with it, or he looking for admiration, or he looking for people to look up, ain't nobody gonna remember him. People in his neighborhood probably don't even know he a professional boxer, let alone this town. So Demetrius Andrade is making a grave mistake. It's getting his little money and not having a legacy. He ain't gonna be able to come back and do no exhibition fight like Mike Tyson. He ain't gonna be able to come back and sign those shoes. He ain't gonna be able to come back and be a guest at a fight. He ain't gonna be able to come back. He gonna be one of them forgotten fighters. How good he could have been. He probably gonna be an Eddie Fudge, Freddie Rose type of trainer, low key. He gonna be known more as being a trainer, or he's just gonna be a forgotten fighter. We all know that about Demetrius Andrade. That is what it is, man. And he just admitted that he rather get money for cheap fights, and that's what Devin Haney's saying. I'd rather get the money for the cheap fights. I'd rather get the money for the fight. I'd rather get the money. And all that money that you get, anybody gonna remember who the fuck you is, man. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. All my social media links in the description. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. We also got a Facebook group. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Let me know what you guys think. Check out the Boxing News playlist for more videos like this. We gone. All right, make sure you check out my homie's channel, The Red Pill Diaries. He is the owner of the Hellblaze, so I'm pretty sure you've seen the ads on my channel. He has a new channel that he wants the information to get out to you guys, so check out his channel. It's called The Red Pill Diaries, all one word, TheredPillDiaries. For those who are listening, one word on YouTube. He wants you to check it out, so go ahead and check them out over there. Shout out to the brother Rashid for giving me a first opportunity to be able to advertise on my channel. So shout out to him. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate the love, support. Check out the channel. We go.